That's a great question. Let's jump into it. Are you a visual learner? I am. YouTube videos help me tremendously. I tried to ask people for advice and they would explain things to me and I'm like, I need to see it. If you need to watch YouTube videos, I highly recommend looking up the username Drive Manual on YouTube. I learned how to downshift with RevMatch from watching those videos. I struggled with coming to a complete stop and getting into first gear and I stalled the car a lot. And I know that's what a lot of freshly new manual drivers struggle with. My advice to you, if you can, I know this is not an option for everyone. Do you have a back road near you, country roads, a big parking lot, like maybe you can go somewhere at night where it's empty, anywhere where you can get alone, even in your neighborhood where you can have the car at a complete stop and practice with your clutch foot. Now you build something called muscle memory, and what that means is the more you use your left foot, the more you press the clutch, you start to remember that and it becomes natural over time. It's not something you're gonna jump in right away and be perfect at it. A lot of people are going to be in your ear, or maybe you're going to feel very overwhelmed with information. My advice to you is be patient. Manual transmission is a journey, which means there's ups and downs. Don't expect to learn everything in one day. Don't expect to get in the car and now you're downshifting with rev matching, you're heel towing, you're doing all of this in one day. Believe me, it's not gonna happen. Have fun with it. Know that one day you're gonna get in the car, it's gonna feel so natural. The more seat time you have, the better. Can't express that enough. People used to tell me that in the beginning. They're like, Ashley, you need to get in the car. And I would get in the car and I would sit there and then I would get out of the car and I would go inside and I wouldn't sit in the car for days because I was scared to learn. And I was like, seat time? I don't need seat time. Let me watch more YouTube videos. No, seat time is so important. Just getting in the car. Even if you go in a parking lot and you drive in a square or a circle. I drove around my neighborhood so many times just learning, going from like a complete stop to third gear. I swear my neighbors were so tired of me, y'all, because the Subaru had an exhaust and they would just see me over and over. I have a very small neighborhood, but that's how I learned. And then before you knew it, I left my little neighborhood and I went to the street. Like actual traffic, and I'll never forget this neighborhood because I will always remember how I learned stick in it. And I'm so proud of you. You're out there saving the manuals. Don't be discouraged. Don't let the bad days make you think that you can't learn. We all have our bad days. Believe me, we've all been there. And if you talk to someone that has a manual and said, I never had a bad day, don't listen to them. I love you. See you next video.